Well, we're back for another episode here on the Puks Cove server. Just going through the haul that we got last night. Ooh, look at this one. Lots of enchants. Lots of cool stuff in here. I think we've ended up with three mending books, and we ended up getting a book as well that would work for a work pick. Unbreaking 3, efficiency 4. So I set that one aside too as a special one. One of the best books that you really don't have to combine with anything, really, unless you want it to be just a little bit better. So let's grab our little ender chest here. Actually, let's take the books out. There we go. There's all of our books. Let's actually see. Did our mending books work with anything else? We had a lure 3, just a regular mending, and one with knockback 2. So those will work for anything. They're not really useful in chance. We can see Seansee's working away. Oh, and actually, by the way, we should take out a couple of the drops in here. And the reason why we want to do that is to get the good stuff. Whoops, wrong spot. We're gonna take like our name tags, even though we really don't need them anymore. We've got so many, so it's not really something of any importance for us. But I think we're just going to take them for now and get like a really big stockpile of name tags. Because they're good to have. You never know when you want to name something. And if you ever did run out, and I don't think we ever will, it would be just a real shame. So we've installed, Seansee's installed, this is the 3rd iteration of a item cleaner outer system. Hopefully there's no more books in here. I don't think I checked that. Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. Okay, let's get out of here. I got something to show you guys. This actually is the second time I've had to record this episode. The first time through, actually, it did not record any audio, and that it was a real shame because we did a lot of building. We placed a lot of blocks, and it's just outside this door. Oh no, it's all green out there. But we did a lot of work. And you won't get to see the progress of it anymore. You're just going to see the end result, which is a shame. So let's head on out here. So as we can see, we've got a underground area here now. And this leads on over to, I guess you haven't seen this yet. Let's just have a quick look here. Iron Farm, if you can believe it. I wonder what we're at. This thing's probably ran for 36 hours now, I want to say. If not close to that. Let's take care of these bad guys. Oh, the leg. What's happening? Why aren't they coming? They trapped here? What in the world's going on? That's okay. Let's take these. Okay, but here we go. Here we go. We've got our pathway down here. You can see some stuff out there. We'll get to the big reveal in just a couple of moments. But yes, this is our pathway. Seansee and I, we've built a iron golem farm, and it's doing pretty decent. I guess let's grab these to add. So iron golem farm, this thing's crazy. It's I think a 20 by 20 base. Yeah, let's get him. Let's get this guy. And it's 4 levels, and I'm told that is pretty big. So this thing apparently produces typically, what is it, an iron golem every, what did Seansee say, 6 minutes for each level. So we've got 4 levels, so it produces 4 every 6 minutes or 1 every minute and a half. And I'm told that's quite a bit. So I think our last one on the Puks Koch, we had 1 level. I'm not sure how well it did things or not, but this thing seems to be producing pretty well. So now the floorway on here, this is all supposed to be dirt. I don't know where the grass came from, and that's unfortunate. It really helps the look of this place. Like if you see this looks really nice. Whereas you look over here, the green sort of throws you off. Man, those zombies are loud, aren't they? All the zombie villagers up there. But yeah, it was supposed to be dirt. It's going to look a lot nicer once I complete that. And we've got sort of like a cave ruiny type thing. I know Grizz was looking to build something like that. And I don't know if he started or not, but there we go. That's how she looks. And maybe he gets some inspiration from this. I don't know, man. I don't know. We have a little bridge with some water there. Get the stream coming from who knows where in the backside of this cave. And we do have room to expand on the other side of this wall if for whatever reason we want to do so. We'll be able to do that. And Sean, I know this building, this portal, it doesn't look the greatest right here. I should have covered all this actually. Now that I think about it, let's maybe just give that a quick 1, 2, 3. How do you do? And we'll just change the roof a little bit, and there we are. That's looking a little better, I want to say. Ah, yeah, so Sean, if you see that, you really don't like it, we can move it somewhere else. That's not an issue for me. I just wanted to enclose it, and I didn't want to move it. So anyway, let's head on out. Let's do the big reveal. And you can see, look at this stuff. Chop that down. There we go. But let's take a step back. Oh, I think also we have the beacon up that you haven't seen. Beacon is absolutely ridiculous. It's got, we didn't have enough iron, which is part of the reason why the iron farm got built. But we had to use 40 diamond blocks. You heard that right. 40 diamond blocks. That's, I don't even know how many stacks. What is it, like 4.5 stacks of diamond? Just absolutely ridiculous. Okay, but anyway, here's the big reveal. Let's have a look. Ooh, it's a big pile of rock. It's not done yet. It's not done. I wasn't able to finish it in the last episode, and it might be tough to see the different levels. Maybe if we stand right over here, you can see the different layers of rock. But we had a big iron farm that looks kind of like that up at the top. It's huge and it was massive, and I didn't want to look at it for the next however long we're on here. And so I wanted to cover it up. We got to take out the water tower as well that we used to get the villagers up there. But I wanted to get it covered up, and if you remember looking over at this area, it didn't look very nice before. What it ended up looking like was just a bunch of crap, and it was hurting my eyes. So I ended up having to complete this. This is what I wanted to do, and you can see the wheat field or carrot field is all gone. It's all gone now. So we got this. We're gonna have to put in a little pathway to get over to the far side. And I know it's a long way to get over to the far side, but it just looks so much better if we're able to do it this way. So let's actually whoops, not F3. Let's grab some blocks here, and I guess 22 should actually work. We're gonna pop up and we're gonna take just a different aerial type view of it. Let's go up right here. This took a few hours to complete, as well as the iron farm. That took a while to complete also. And then look at this, we got a face in our pond. Who knew? Yeah, not me. Pretty cool. Pretty darn cool. But here we are. Okay, we've got a walkway that goes up over here. We're gonna have a walkway that goes over here that's gonna be purely decorative. We're gonna have to do something with that area. I'm not quite sure just yet, and I think we'll be getting to that in this episode. And then another little area up on top here so that you can actually see the iron golem spawn and fall in the hole. Yes. Okay, let's head down. But there was a lot of blocks placed. I know I'd been around the past couple of days with the amount of time that I've been on, checking out a couple other bases, and everyone so far has gotten a place, or at least a lot of people have gotten a place, a lot of blocks. And that's what I wanted to do. I wanted some block placing, and that's exactly what I did. These things, they just grow. They grow and they grow and they grow so much. You gotta take care of the weeds every now and then. Should be doing that with shears. But let's head on up. We've got a little, what is this, protrusion from the wall. Let's see here. And that was to accommodate a tree. And thank God it's there, because it adds a whole lot more to this little area. We actually need to do a little bit more stuff like this where it comes out a little bit so it looks a little more rocky. And then we need to build up some like stone areas, which we've done down here, where the wall just comes out a little bit more. The walkways, though, they're a little tight, and that doesn't allow for lots of rock and stuff, but like we could definitely do some here, And if we head on up, I'm sure there's a couple more spots as well. There we go. Okay, so we can head over here. This is going to be, and it's not complete yet. Like, look at those little mistakes. We're just going to have like a little seating area or a lookout zone. I'm not really sure. Maybe we just turn this all into path and set up like a little place where some person can sit and read a book or do something. I don't know. Just, it looks nicer. And then we've also created this tunnel right here. So this tunnel heads up and round, and we created that as a reason to get to the top level, because I'd went over there and there just wasn't really a good spot for me to make a ramp up. So we just continued it along this way, and it's cool because you go through this tunnel, you got the vines, and it's sort of just like this opening in the ground. We're gonna have to do a little bit more work around this, of course, to make it look a little cooler. But then we're gonna have another little area up here, and I'm not sure exactly what we can do up here. Some kind of garden or something. I like my garden, so I think we might put something like that in. And we may also, I might want to go out and get some podzol, which is way out in the world. It's a trek that I don't really want to do, and hopefully I will end up getting around to do that. I don't know if I'll get to it today or not. I'm not really sure. Now, I don't think that there's anything else to show you as of yet. I'm gonna have to go and do some more work for this episode. Unfortunately, I wanted to start on another project and leave this one just sort of partially finished. It's in a good state, but I wanted to work on something else. But I think now we're gonna have to do just a little bit more work on this, because we need more stuff done. It's really unfortunate. You spend a lot of time making it, and it just disappears on you. So I think I plan on hopefully using a little bit of the footage as I've been speaking here, and I'm not sure how that's going to work out. Hopefully it worked out well. But I'm going to do a bit more work, and when we come back, hopefully I'll have a lot more to show you. And maybe we do just a little bit of work on what I want to do for the next project, which is right down here. And it's going to actually be pretty cool. I'm excited to see how it turns out. It was an idea I wanted to work on the last season, but I just never got around to it. And got the opportunity to do it right off the get-go here. And we need something for our entranceway, so I'm going to get that started. Now for books, look at this. We are at, oh, has it moved its way over here now? It sure has. So we got 1, 2, 3 full, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And we're working on our 10th double chest. Crazy. But I'm going to get to work, and I'll be right back. Okay, everybody. I've done a little bit of work here. I think I'm done in this section for the day. And I did some bushes. We got some bushes up on the hill. So that is helping add a little bit more shadows, which is helping to see a little bit more of the depth, so it's not just all of this stone. And that's a good thing. I'm sure there's a couple other areas where I could use just a little bit more. Like right here does need a little bit more, and so does back there. But I mean, it's looking okay. I'm not upset with how it's turned out, so that's good. So let's just take a quick look on up. We got bushes all on our right side now, and now to the left. And that's just helping for the look of things. We got to fatten up this road here at the end. Decided this was what we were going to do with it. And then we do actually have a couple of places up top here with some bushes. There we go. So this is going to be about what it looks like as far as bushes go. And this allows us to still do a little bit more work on the nicety with this area. Also put in a ring of hedges around here. Could probably do with some trees around back to really help this focus to go down. But we're not going to do that just yet, because I'm not sure if we're going to put a pathway over there or not. Because we might end up doing that as well, so that we can get on the backside. And then we have down here. So I've completed the dirt installation down here, and now it should remain all this dirt. You can see we've got coarse dirt, we've also got regular dirt. Don't got either of them, so that's gonna make this place look a lot better. There shouldn't be too much green. I mean, maybe here or there, but that's really about it. Like maybe we put one in there or something. I don't know. But here we go. I've actually covered over. I can't remember if I showed this or not. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. We got that covered. But that's all complete. And we've also got it all the way over to the golem farm. It's produced 23, by the way. Yes. Okay. So what we're going to do now, let's go in here. We're going to head to town real quick. The reason we're going to head to town is we did some stuff over there in the last episode. Ooh, we got a gas we might be able to kill. We did some stuff in the last episode over in town. Not too much, but some stuff nonetheless that needs to be shown. Where are you, gassed? Nowhere to be seen. That's okay. We actually did a repair job on this this rail line here in the last episode as well, because there was some damage done on probably from a ghast, which is okay. At the moment, we're not creating a tunnel because I'm not sure what the nether portal is going to look like or where it's going to be. The Squeaky and Ravings. Sweet. They got a place. I know Raven's been doing a bit of work. He, I believe, is auto fishing right now because he hasn't said anything. I think right now the only ones really playing are Red Rose and Hanging. Okay, so let's head into town here. Let's look to see. Oh, we actually had on the last episode a purchase of a fishing rod. Quacker's made a sale. He was given the award of Best Salesman of the Month because he did a really good job. And I actually had Casey Moon respond to me. I do believe it was last episode. I wasn't sure if I could show this. But we've got the Puks Cove Inn and we got the Terracotta Shop. So that is going into play. So we're going to go into the inn. We're not going to go in over there. She said, she commented, thank you so much for commenting, that it was okay to show anything that's in town. And that really makes sense. Like, it's in town. This is the place where people go. It's the most active area. It's nice that you're able to think, hey, I can just show anything. You don't really have to worry or keep your head down or whatever it may be. And I'm sure Grizz would have the same thought. So I'm just going to head down here and have a look. We've got Grizz's Free Trade Stone Emporium. So this shop is actually open. Second shop in town. Terracotta Shop will be number 3, which is cool to see so many things already up and running. So we got all of our blocks in here. If you want one of them, all you got to do is place your payment in there. Oh, I actually use this. I use this for cobblestone. We did some work here in town, and I needed some cobblestone, so I traded a stack of my blocks for a stack of his. And it's already proven to be fruitful for myself. So now if we head down over here, just a small change, but one I think that's going to be perfect for what we want to be doing here in town. We're working on the United Nation, maybe not the United Nation, maybe not the right word, whoops. But we're working on the slot where we place our flags and represent our different areas, our own interests, and talk and have fun in the forum. So here's the new design, and it's going to work very well because we are going to be able to have a look and see pretty much everyone's flags and blocks as we turn. And this is pretty sweet, okay? We've got Rose. She selected her block, and that's a terracotta block. Let's actually look at this in the non-resource pack, which should just take a second to load, to see exactly what she selected, because I'm fairly certain they're on vanilla. But she selected her block, she's created her flag, and so has Grizz. Okay, here we go. So that's pretty cool. That's the block that represents her character and her area, and we've got her banner, her flag, which is pretty cool. I really like it. You got like the fade from the purple to the teal or cyan or whatever that is. But similar in its design. Also, Grizz has created with that pattern in the back there, pretty cool. And it looks like a mountain, so I'm not sure if that's a sunset, an array of light up top, or if that's a sword. I don't know. It's they're both cool, and he selected glowstone, and that's one of the new glazed terracottas. So sweet, so sweet. Now we've also selected our slot. Okay, so we're gonna be this jungle leaf block. That's gonna be us. And we selected our slot among the top rows in here, and not sure who's going to pick the bottoms. Bottoms are actually, I think, going to be the best because they are always going to be visible no matter what. Wherever you're looking, you're always going to see them, whereas the people in the back will be partially blocked at times. And that's okay. That's not horrible. Let's see if Rose has selected her seat. Yes. So she selected to sit right beside Grizz. They're going to be right beside each other doing their thing. Okay, that's cool. So let's check out her view of the area. She's going to be sitting right here. Not bad. Not a bad view. And I guess we can check out Grizz's as well. Yes, he's going to be able to see everything. Pretty cool. I actually like these seats right here on the third row. I've selected this seat right here. And big reason for that, I wanted to be up at the top and be able to see everything no matter what at every time. And I just like this view. We get to see the background over there. I'm sure even this spot would work nicely. Yes, it would work nicely as well. This might be one of the best spots in the house right here. Maybe not if you're sitting behind me. I mean, down in front. I don't know. Be worried. We'll have some fun. We'll have some fun. But yeah, this area is all complete. So we've got 3 seats selected. 1, 2, and 3. Got a few more in the pipeline that I'm sure are going to be coming. But I wanted to actually do just a little bit of work here. I wanted to... Oh, no, we can't do that actually. That's our lighting for the corner. I might have to figure something else out here then. Shoot, those are going to have to be seats, I think. I don't know. Well, I don't know. We'll have to figure something out for that. I forgot about that lighting in the corner. But we've got this all complete, and that's a very good thing because, well, it's not complete, I guess. We got the concept complete to a point where any changes I'll have to make, I'm not going to have to ask everyone to remove their banners and replace their blocks in places. I just need to figure out exactly what we want to do for the design. And I think it's going to prove extremely beneficial for us. Wow, that's loud. Let's hop back in. See if we can't kill any withers here. We did a wither fight with Rose and Grizz. We were successful. We did it in the cheaty way. Kind of. Well, it's not cheaty, but it was in the cheaty way. And so they have their first nether star. They aided us in our first wither fight, so we ended up getting them a wither star. Or nether star, sorry. Where's that guy? I don't see him nowhere. Okay, so we're going to leave that guest alone. But yeah, they helped us out, and we were hoping, to give them one that day too, but 6 of our wither heads blew up when Seansee died. Yes. Yes. See, this looks so much better. Heading on in and through here. Let's see what we're at now. 36. Doing some good work. But this just feels so much nicer to enter into the area. And we'll have to do some stuff out here eventually. But that's going to be the task for another episode. Yes. So this episode is going to be very short, or a lot shorter than usual. And that's just because we lost so much. Like, I think it was like a 26-minute episode or something like that. Pretty unfortunate, but that's okay. So I'm going to get to you just cruising along here, having a real good time. And I will see you in the next episode. I want to thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, taking the time to see what's going on here. And just thank you so much. But we'll see you next episode. Hopefully we'll be doing something cool inside the base here.